Hey everyone, it's Tara here, the Art of Being facilitator, helping people to function as themselves in a world that is often prescribing the way to do it that doesn't work for them. So, today I want to talk to you about regulating your emotions as an empath, so a highly sensitive person who is absorbing other people when you're networking. Okay. So if you imagine, first of all, that you are somebody who automatically pulls in all the thoughts and emotions of other people around you, even if they're not in your space yet, that can happen too. So even if you start to think about the networking or you've already chosen to go, you can already be interacting with their energy. So needless to say, you may go to a networking event and feel like you've lost your words, you've lost your confidence, and you don't even know how to interact with anyone anymore. You might feel like your heart is racing, your thoughts are gone, your body is constricting. Okay. So some of these things may happen to you, and you might start to then chastise yourself and say, like, come on, get it together. Like, you've always known what to say, like, just say it, like, be positive. And yet none of these things are working. And in fact, it's only getting worse, right? So instead, what I would love you to do is this. Imagine as though your body is a vessel that's constantly getting inundated with new information. And so if your body is completely empty all the time, right, and we're absorbing, it means that we have great intuition. We're able to read other people's thoughts, show up for their needs, and everything else with ease. But in a networking event, that doesn't work so well for us because the goal is to show up, right? To show up with some of the things that you want to share and show up as in a meaningful way to interact with others. So what I want you to do is before you go in, so whether you're going into a Zoom meeting or whether you're going into like an actual face-to-face meeting, I want you to take some time out and use your hands to connect in with yourself. So ourselves is not just our thoughts. Okay. I just want to say that ourselves is everything from here down as well as here up. So this is 1/8 of your body. This is 7/8. So we want to bring this in too. So all the cells down here, all the wisdom, all the emotions, all the sensations, all the knowing. And what we want to do is we want to go into that place and actually plug in to us. Okay. So that when you go into the meeting, you're actually plugged in, you're turned on to yourself. Otherwise, we're turned on to everybody else and we lose track of our own desires, thoughts, and you can easily be pulled in a direction that you don't necessarily want to go in. How many times has that happened to you? Oh, I'm going to put my hand up. So many times. I've gotten so excited when I'm in somebody else's space. I've said yes to things that as soon as I walk out and I'm all by myself, I'm like, why did I say yes? That's actually a no. It's because I was so tapped in and plugged into them that I wasn't plugged into myself. So in regulating your emotions, and I do say this because a lot of times they're not actually your emotions that you're experiencing. They're the absence of you that you're experiencing, and it's the presence of everybody else's vibration that hits against your vessel at a different frequency that then is comfortable for you. So when you plug into yourself, you actually fill up. Like imagine that it's either light or water, that you're filling up with more of you so that when other things come in, it doesn't hit you like an emptiness, like jarring noise. It hits as though like just like a slow thud, like it's information that interacts with you. And I like to say to myself when I'm doing this, like, I'm not going to fill up all the way. Like I want to leave space to kind of percolate and interact with other people's energies, right? So first of all, plug into yourself. like actually plug in, breathe out, use your breath to move from here and into your body. So you're not just all thoughts, but you're actually the fullness of yourself. And then when you go into the meeting, use your empath abilities to look for the person that you feel most comfortable standing next to, interacting with. Empaths have the ability to know a room that fast, but most empaths use that ability to know where not to go. That's great, but if you don't know where to go, then it might make you feel like there's nowhere in this room where I'm going to feel comfortable. You have the ability to find the one person or the two or three people that if you stand in their presence with connection to yourself, it's going to feel natural. And then once you feel that space, you can actually go and meet with more people, because now you're not just connected to yourself, you're anchored in with another person. And so there's this feeling of camaraderie that you then take into a greater networking. So again, just to recap, when you're regulating your emotions, realize they're not always your emotions. As many times it's the frequencies and emotions of other people. And they're hitting against you because a lot of times you're not actually plugged in and filled up with yourself. So take a moment to fill up. And then look for your one person or your two people that you could feel comfortable in, and trust your instincts. When you go into the room, pause and look. You will know the person that you will feel comfortable with. And yes, you'll most likely know as well the people that that's a no, at least for right now. Okay. So let me know what your thoughts and experiences are with this as you go into your days. Thank you.